Hello. I built a house. It's not a big house, it's a small house. It's a tiny house, in fact. 30 feet long, 12 feet wide, 14 feet high, tapers down to 12 on one side, 360 square feet. Not big, a small house. But you're not here really to hear about the house that I built. You'll be here for another reason. I'm going to come back to that house. Don't you let me forget it. I want you to recognize this today, that you have an incredible legacy. And the more you learn about those that came before you, the more you learn about yourself. See, I come from a family, as you know, has been in Kalamazoo for 160 years. That's a long time. Long time traveling down West Main and Miller Drive, and a long time being on Reed Street, a long time being out Nostromo at the highest point between Kalamazoo and Lake Michigan. Long time. But I want you today to recognize this, that most of you will go to your grave without answering this question: who am I? And why am I here? Imagine, if you will, the moment of your conception, 400 million sperm right over here. All of them having the same goal in mind. And over there on that other side, a beautiful egg. She's so fine. Imagine, if you will, someone there with a starting pistol. On your mark, get set, go, and they all take off. Some of them doing the, you know what stroke this is. Some doing the butterfly. Some doing the side stroke, the back stroke. All of them doing the same thing or different things with the same goal in mind. Some of them trying to dog paddle, trying to get there. All of them trying to get there, but only one beat out 399,999,999 others. And that's the one that made you. So I tell you right now that you've already won the race. Recognize this, that as a parent, you want to instill the best in your children. You're going to put all that you have, all the energy, all the experiences, all of your wisdom into your children so that they can be better than you. And imagine that your parents did the same for you, and their parents did the same for them, and their parents did the same for them. All of that coming together to form you. And I tell you this right now, that when you discover who you are and where you came from, and the greatness of all of those people that did the right thing to make sure that you were here, you have a greater appreciation of life. Most people fail to take over the wheel of their life. They want to sit in the passenger side and just cruise out through this. And I'm telling you, young man, slide to the left and grab that wheel. Take over your life and begin to determine your destiny. And it begins by understanding where you came from. Talk to your grandmother. Write down some notes. Grandma, what was it like growing up in the 1960s? Talk to your great-grandmother if you can, if she's still alive. Grandma, what was it like being in the 1940s? And do your research on your family, and you'll discover, as I did, that there are great builders in my family. I'm an educator by trade, 33 years in education, post-secondary and K-12. But what I didn't realize was this, that I had a tremendous man in my life who was an incredible builder. His name was Albert White. Albert White is my great-great-uncle and built the first building on Western Michigan University's campus, Heritage Hall. We didn't stop there. Albert White also built Borges Hospital, Nazareth College, the Claridge Fan Company, the Plainwell Paper Company. All of this was built by the hands of my great-great-uncle. What's in your life? What great things are waiting for you out there that it's just waiting to happen when you decide to slide to the left and take over that wheel? Listen, I'm 63 years old. I'm an old man. But at 63, I built a house. If I can build a house at 63, what can you do at 53? What can you do at 43? What can you do at 33? What can you do at 83? What can you do at 93? I submit to you today that as long as you can fog up a mirror, you can make a change and a difference in your life. The window of opportunity is open, but it does close as you get beyond a certain age. But as long as that window is open, there's still an opportunity for you to make a change. So, who am I? Raymond Gant, the father of Aaron, Camille, and Tracy, and Vanessa, and Langston, and Raymond, and Solomon. The grandfather to 20 children. The son of Rudolph and Carol Gant. The grandson of Ruth. The great-grandson of Isaac and Adela. The great-great-grandson of a person by the name of Wesley and Virginia. The great-great-great-grandson of a man by the name of Joseph Free Joe Harris, who at the age of 37 was a slave, but when he became free, bought his wife and his daughter out of freedom. Not only did he do that, but he also had an inn and a stagecoach where he transported slaves from the south to the north. That's who I am. I'm also the great-great-great-great-grandson of a lady by the name of Comfort. Yes, her life was difficult indeed, because Comfort didn't have the comforts of life that we have. Comfort was raped. Comfort was torn away from her husband, sold into slavery, and worked her entire life. But Comfort did what she needed to do to ensure that I can do what I can do. Don't allow your life to meander to the point where you simply just make a living. I want you to live your making. Some of you today will be moved by these words, and you will leave here changed and transformed. Some of you will leave this edifice today when the lights go out and the stage is empty and television is off. You will sit there by yourself and wonder, what do I need to do to become the best that I can be? I submit to you today, do all you can to learn from those while they're still here. They won't be here forever. Take notes, ask questions, inquire. The more you learn about them, the more you will learn about you. And you will align yourself with your purpose and passion in life. And let me tell you, you see the energy from me? It's because I know what my purpose is. I'm even off the red dot. But I know what it is that I'm purposed to do. I know what my gifts and my talents and my strengths are, and I don't envy you for the gifts and talents and strengths you have. I acknowledge you and support you and encourage you to do the things you need to do to make the changes that we need to make as a community. I love you. I care about you. I want so much for you to enjoy the same luxuries and the same satisfactions in life that I do. But sometimes it comes at a cost where you have to stop what you're doing and realize, am I fulfilling my purpose? That 399,999,099 others that you beat out. Make certain that your life is worth it. Do what you can to regain the reins and the control of your life. Learn about those that came before you. And by all means, be the best that you can possibly be. Thank you, and God bless you.